Do you know what 6'7" means?
Let me look at my stress. Okay. Anxiety. Hey guys. Hey Beautiful Ppl. Would you consider the Apple Watch worth it? Yes. I think it's more than worth it. It's more than worth it. I feel like if you're active, even if you're not active, it's worth it. I mean, for me, because I work out and I like to track my sleep and how I'm doing with my workouts. I like it very much as my workouts. I don't really use it as like, and you can find your phone with it, so you can find your phone. You can just tap this button. I mean, I'm not gonna do it now, but you have this button that you can do right here. I do it right there, and then I can see it's the SE2, I think. It's the SE. Hey, Bubba. You pay for it? Yes.
Well, you get the
No.
story.
No.
Why?
Because it's only one. Come on.
Please, Donnie, hon.
Oh, yeah.
Please, Donnie. Please, Donnie.
No, tomorrow. I'm not closing. Sorry. Hey guys. Hi Naruto. How much? FMB. What does that mean? Um. Ooh, I don't know. I've been having this for a long time now. 200 something? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Two something, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but yeah. But it's worth it. You can swim with it. It gets your heart rate. Like I have this one app. It tells me when I'm when I'm stressed. Um, obviously my steps. Tells me how to. I use it mostly for fitness and sleep, so I can track my health. That's what I use it for. You can see your heart rate. And my heart rate is a little elevated right now. I know earlier it was elevated. I got anxious earlier. You 26? Yes, yes, yes. Be right back on the call. Okay, come back. Yes, I'm 26 years old. I'm on TH. I'm an auntie. I remember being in your lives years ago. Oh yeah. Well, welcome back. So that's that. What do I feel about it? I don't really be into politics at all. And like, I can't even vote, so that's that. You don't go live often. How was your day? Whatever. Um, yeah, I try to go live often. Hi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, my day was quick. Like I had a lot of things to do today. A lot of things to do. So that's that. Hi, Safkat. Yes, yes, yes. I worked out and stuff. So yeah, what y'all done today? Just talking about my Apple Watch, if it's worth it. Um, con tanta chapa, casete, raki taki taki tak. Oh shit. Swipe left or right? Okay. You have a husband? No, no husbands. No husband. Hey, hi. Thank you for tapping the screen. I'm live on Twitch. I'm thinking, what should I play today? I'm not even gonna play for too long. Gotta wake up early. Why don't we play with each other? Well, what were you gonna play? What you gonna play? Will I? Well, I don't know. We'll see. If you don't know, then I don't know. And nobody knows. Yup. And what's poppin'? What's poppin'? I don't know what I'm doing with my. Hey, Raz, how you doing? Long time no see. Well, I'm back, and I'm better. I'm I don't know what to play. I don't know if I should play defense. What's the topic of the stream? The topic of the stream, I don't know. So that's that. I didn't have time enough today to think about it. I was gonna go live yesterday, but I was so tired because the day before I went filming and we went home. I was home at 4 a.m. It was filming till like 4 a.m. I'm tired. I don't go bed that late. Like I be sleep by 11. By 11 I'm already knocked out. Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing? So that's why I haven't streamed these past 2 days because obviously I was filming that day and it was very chaotic. Chaotic. I could have streamed it, but it was very chaotic. And then yesterday I needed sleep, I need to recover. I cannot be all this time being awake too late. My body's not used to it no more. When you wake up, you getting the new Resident Evil? No, I just got the art graders. Hi, welcome to being new here. Thank you. Hi everyone. From Ghana. Hi. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, I was very. I was. It took me. It took me. I slept because we finished at 4 a.m. and I wake up at. No, I'm live on TikTok because I don't know which game I'm gonna play. That's why. Hey Mo. Um, what I was saying. I went to bed at 4 a.m. I woke up at 7 because every day I wake up at 7 a.m. So that's 3 hours of sleep. And then, yesterday I was too tired. I needed to go to bed. So I'm thinking of playing Arthritis Busy Woman, yeah, but I'm not doing that again. I can't be out till 4 a.m. I'm not built like that. Like, I'm not used to it no more. I just, I like being a early sleeper. And it's not like I'm just awake. No, it's just like doing stuff awake, and then the next morning gotta wake up early. Like probably if I didn't have to wake up early the next morning, then yeah. But Last of Us, I don't know what that game is. I played Outlast Trials. I don't know what the game is. That's a scary game. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey Draco. No, I don't really feel like doing our greatest today. Uh, no. We're not doing horror games. I already know what we're gonna play. We're gonna play Quarantine Zone. I just don't want to play no horror games. I'm not even gonna front, and I don't feel like my anxiety is high today. I don't want to play nothing that makes my anxiety higher before bed. So we're gonna just play Quarantine Zone. It's good. It's safe. It's easy. It's funny. It's quick. Right? It's funny, and that's what we're gonna. Is right now. Oh, yeah. It's, yeah, I'm very anxious to the big because I'm on meds. I'm on new meds, and today's my first day, and it's good, but I feel like since it's like it raised my anxiety, so my anxiety is through the roof right now, and it got through the roof because I watched a horror movie. I actually watched two horror movies while I was cleaning up, and my anxiety is through the roof. I'm not gonna tell you what meds, but ADHD medication, non-stimulant. That's I'm taking non-stimulants. So, um, I watched Creep, the movie Creep on Netflix, and Creep 2. It's good, and I don't know. It made me anxious because I was like, oh, this can happen for real, and then I was just like, but let me tell you, my room is clean. Let me tell you, my room is clean now. Okay. Okay. Let's go into gaming. Yeah. So I was on meds not too long ago. Also, I actually made it worse. So I just try not taking them and see if you manage after. No, I need the meds. No, it's not scary, scary. I feel like the meds just made me a little anxious. I lived my whole life without meds, and I need it. I'm not even gonna lie. So I definitely need it. If you didn't mention, you have OCD. Oh, thank God. I don't have OCD, but I feel like ADHD is also just annoying. It's annoying to have. Thank you, Lamar. Especially like as a mom, and I do everything myself. I make my own money. I need to have structure. If I don't have structure, and I tried everything, I lived 26 years trying it without any medications. See, my anxiety is going down. That's why I like the Apple Watch. It's telling me. Um, no, I did all the ways. I did 26 years. I tried everything, and it doesn't work. So it is sometimes how it is. Sometimes you gotta. Yeah, sometimes you have to. Because there's no way. I did 26 years without it. I've been diagnosed since I was 5. Um, and sometimes, no, I'm not taking Eddies. I'm taking non stimulant ones right now first. See how that goes. Yep. Yep. This is my first day on it. And I was talking about how it made me a little bit anxious. But, it's the first day, so maybe I'm just nervous of taking it. And sometimes it's just a head thing, too. But let me tell you, my room is clean. Hey, my room is. I cleaned my room. I got everything done today in quickness, and I'm very happy. I just probably should like maybe you should don't watch horror movies. Is that I because the whole movie made my anxiety go pop. But yeah, yeah. So hey, this is good so far. I can't complain. Other than that, I don't feel like I have any other side effects. Um, but it's the first day. I'm writing everything down. I did a log, so I put everything in before I went live. I put everything into my log, so when I see my doctor again, I just show her like, hey, this is how I felt these days, and then see if it's good or not, or so on and so forth. Yes. What does ADHD do to someone? It doesn't make you. You can't be you don't focus. When you have ADHD, you can't focus. You can't focus on anything. You have, like, right now my brain is quiet. Normally my brain is just 10,000 thoughts in 2 seconds. Like, it's just constantly just, and I can't focus on things, and then I don't get stuff done because I want to do 10 million things at once, but you can't do 10 million things at once. It's impossible. And then at the end I don't do nothing because I'm trying to do 10 million things at once, and then I forget stuff. I don't get stuff done. My room is always a mess. Like, literally the other day I cleaned my room. I was looking for something, and then 2 seconds later it was gone again. Like, every day my room gets dirty, like, not dirty, messy, like this, because my brain is just all the way. You can reverse the non-focus side effect is very positive. You need the assistant. Okay, how can you reverse it? TV. Let me hear. Type shit. I feel like it could make you a really good creative. I'm very creative. I'm still creative, but I feel like this is better because, I don't feel so like right now I don't feel overwhelmed, and my anxiety is going down. Like I said, I think that was the whole movie, but, like, I don't feel overwhelmed no more. Not to focus. So how you said it's easy? Tell me. Give me a tip. Sixth Sense. Yeah. I can't focus. So I cannot focus on anything. I start things, I don't finish things. Um I'm all over the place, right? So I miss stuff. I miss days. I miss, like, important stuff. It's very annoying, especially as an adult. And it's not like, it's not like people consider you lazy, but it's not lazy. It's called you get a, like, a paralysis. It's called anxiety ADHD paralysis. Is basically like I said, when you want to do everything, right? Like, I want to clean. Let's say, let's focus, right? Normal people, oh, I want to clean my house, I need to clean my car, and I need to go to the store, right? Three things, right? But for ADHDers, it's not three things. It's multiple things. That means I need to get up, clean my room, and not clean my room. Where do I start? What do I do? Then my car. It's not just cleaning my car. It's getting the vacuum, cleaning everything out, cleaning the outside, cleaning the inside, and then going somewhere to pick something up. I gotta go sit in the car, get ready, sit in the car. Like, you know what I mean? It's multiple things. I know other people's like, oh, it's three things, but for ADHDers, it's 10,000 things at once. Got a bare head like that shit looks kind of fine, right? I was thinking that. Um. Okay, what is he talking about? You can reverse the side effect by seeing ADHD is a benefit instead of a hindrance, so it reverses all negative side effects with ADHD. You can't focus because you try to focus on many things at once. So when you subtract to one thing but change from micromanaging to hyperfocus, you reverse the non-focus side. What? Sorry, I don't get it. So when you subtract from I need to. Can somebody? I don't know what you mean. You can reverse the side effects. Let's see. ADHD is a benefit when you. No, I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying, but I that's a funny thing when people tell me, "Oh, you can fix it if you do this, you do that." Like, no shit, Like, you don't think I've tried everything? Like, I'll try everything, everything, because, like I said, I'm not a medication type of person. Like I don't take medication at all. But if I tell you I tried everything, like I tried everything. But it's not a you thing. Like you want to, but your brain don't want to, right? Your brain does what it wants, right? So I get what you're trying to say, but it's hard, and I probably could do it for a week straight, but then it goes back. Especially with, like, if I have like one thing that throws me off, then back. I'm back at zero. You know, it's very hard. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. You think it would help writing it down? The funny thing is, if I tell you how much money I spent on notebooks, on calendars, I have one, two, three, four. I have 5 calendars in my house that I bought because of my ADHD. Five. One, two, three, four. There's one in my fridge, and there's another one in the living room. Five. I have 5 calendars, and I have one. These are little calendars. Two. Three. Four. Hold on. 5, 6. These are all calendars. These are all calendars. These are all calendars that I have for trying to focus. And these are the books. I have 4 everywhere in my house. I have 2 different calendars on my phone. I have Google Calendar. I did alarm clocks. I did everything. I still have one here. I have another calendar here, so I have more than that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 calendars here. So I have like 7 calendars here, 5 calendars like on wall calendars. I have different organizers. I tried all the apps. Yes. What you talking about? Oh, sorry, I didn't saw what you said. You try to focus on one thing. No, I'm a great talker. I'm a great talker and I'm a great multitasker, but not the things I need to get done. Well, you literally what's up? Hey Nathan, how you doing? Thank you. I'm telling you, like I have a lot of things that I try to organize. I try to organize so many times. I try everything. I read books to help with everything. Like here, this is another like I said, another calendar, another get it done list. And I started off. I do it good for a week, and then I'll be like, oh, let me buy a new one. How friends can't help me with that. Cause I need to get shit done every day. Hey, what's up, Strap? Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nathan. I tried it all. Nothing helps. I have. You want to see my alarm? Hold on. I'll show you my alarm clocks. I have alarm clocks throughout all day, and I still don't listen to it. When you have ADHD, you tune stuff out. I get into the rhythm. Like I said, I get into it for a week, and then one inconvenience, it throws everything off. Like literally, one little inconvenience. I can be consistent. I can try for a week, and then it goes all out the door, and then it takes me a long time to get back into it, and so on and so forth. And then I never get shit done. That's what I'm saying. Like I got so much shit done today that normally take me a week to do it. I got so much shit done in one day. Thank you. And like it feels so good. It feels so good. See, but I don't even look at people's DMs. That's what I'm saying. I don't. My friends, I don't text back. You sure that's not a placebo? No. Because it's medication. ADHD and OCD is great. A great way when there's things you need to get done. Apply your OCD. I don't have OCD. I don't have OCD at all. I only have ADHD and anxiety. But you know it goes hand in hand. Okay, this. No, I get you saying. I know that shit needs to get done. That's what I'm saying. If I know that, you know. Like I know when. It's like the same thing when people like, you're depressed. Stop it. You know, it's just. Like you don't think I thought about it. I live with ADHD 26 years. I'm 26 years old. I've been diagnosed since I was 5 years old. I've been living with ADHD my whole life. All right? And I tell you the truth. If I had and I'm disciplined. For an ADHD person, I'm disciplined. But if I had help with the medication earlier, I'm not going to lie. I probably would be further in life than I am right now. Like even the consistency of going live and stuff like that, because you gotta think about it, that's my bread and butter. So me being inconsistent with my bread and butter is hard. Yeah, I've been diagnosed since I was 5 years old. In school, I always had it. It's just in Germany they don't really give kids medication for that. So what they do is just like they give you longer time and stuff like that in school. You gotta sit in front, yada yada. Did it help? Not really. I also hyper focus on things. Like I hyper focus on things for like a week. Like if I like something, I focus on it for a whole week, and then I let it. I have so many hobbies. I know how to do. I know how to do a lot of stuff, but it's only for a week, and then it's gone. I'm still surprised that I still do the gym shit. You know? What's up, Sunny? Thank you for the heart me. Your ADHD and anxiety, OCD, anxiety. See, but ADHD and anxiety goes hand in hand because you know ADHD gives you anxiety. I don't have OCD. Don't have OCD. I wish I did. No, I don't wish. But you know, OCD people's houses are cleaner and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't have OCD. I only have ADHD and anxiety, and I don't. I only think I have. I used to have depression, but I don't. I haven't been depressed since I was 16, so I don't think I'm depressed. Um, Other people think my mom was like, "Oh, you're depressed," and I'm like, "No, I'm not depressed. Depressed is when you like all the time. Being sad is not depression. You know, it's normal. People sometimes you're sad, sometimes you have. Xanax are the best med ever created. Who they give Xanax to? Yes, everything is pros and cons. Makes me late for everything. I heard that. That's what I'm saying. Everything has their pros and cons. That's what I'm saying. I actually just wish I had a normal brain. Anxiety is most okay, mostly. My anxiety is not that high. I get anxiety sometimes. Like I have certain anxieties. Like me talking to new people because I'm very anxious with that. Like me going to the store and talking to the person, it gives me anxiety. Like I get anxiety in that way. I don't have I don't have anxiety in different ways. With depression also, but that turned into no. I think people can get out of depression. Depression, I feel like so. Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna open up to you. When I was 16 years old, I tried to. My dad. I didn't do anything to me because my dad he broke the bathroom door. I was in the bathroom. He broke into the bathroom door and um, he took me to the doctor. And the same day, I had an appointment with a therapist. So I was talking with the therapist. I was talking everything. I was saying everything how I feel with my parents because they ask you, right? So I just said everything. I was just talking to the lady. I was just talking. Then the lady, she tells my parents because I get it, right? I wish she didn't tell my mom what I said, but she did. So she did tell her because obviously I get it, I'm a kid and they trying to fix the parents. Well, it did the opposite. So my mom just screamed at me on the way home, and then I was gonna go to my second appointment, and she just bullied me into not going to therapy ever again. Right? She just said I'm just attention seeking. I'm not really this and all that stuff. Yes, I'm also glad. So I remember I was on the phone. I was on the way to the therapist at the bus stop, and my sister called me because she got my sister in that moment against me, and then so both of them were like basically saying you know, they're gonna put me away. I'm fake crazy, like all that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going no more. I call my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to therapy no more. My dad was like, why not? I tell him everything. He's like, okay, so let's take it on in our own hands. So my dad took it. So my dad took it in his own hands, and I'm a Gemini. And then my dad took it in his own hands to get rid of my depression. So I wasn't allowed to be alone at home. We had to go on a walk every day to the fresh air. So my dad took me out in the world, and I remember my dad into my closet and he threw away all the black clothes. I wasn't allowed to have black clothes, black or gray. I was not allowed to wear it. I had to wear colors. Oh, Taurus. My brother's a Taurus. He got rid of all my. I remember we went shopping. I was only allowed to buy clothes with colors. I don't was allowed to do gray or black. I had to do colors. And yeah, and then I got hobbies, and I'll start going out every day, and my depression is was gone. And I do feel like you can help symptoms, like especially with ADHD, OCD. I think you can help it like a little bit, but like if it's like hard, you cannot really fix certain things. Yes, but I get what my dad did, and it worked. So I can't. I was not allowed. Like I said, I wasn't allowed to be alone at home. I had to go out every day. Like that was one of the things. Me and my dad, we would go my house was near a forest, so we would go walk on the forest. Um, yeah, I know what an empath is. Yeah, so we went every day. We went on a walk. Um, that was cool though. Like, every day. At the beginning, I was, but then, I'm a teenager, so I don't have. I don't have much to say, you know. So I have to go what my dad says. So I have to get up and walk with him. And yeah, and that's how I fixed my depression. And I tell people all the time, like, because I feel like depression is when you like get stuck with something, you need to go in nature. I still believe that like nature helps you move body. Somebody said depression can hit you if your body is moving, so you need to move your body. I do definitely believe in that. You need to move your body. You need to eat well. Everything has to do with everything, right? There's a good Netflix documentary that is called Your Gut or something, and it just talks about how your gut has a lot to do with your brains. You know, so everything that you eat can affect your brain. Um, but certain things you need medication. You know. Thank you. Twin flames. I don't really believe in twin flames and stuff like that. So, thank you. Yeah. So that's what I do. Like my son, he's autistic, but you know, I he's low on the spectrum, right? He's almost unrecognizable. But you know, I make it better, right? Because I'm active with him. I make sure what he eats. I try not to. My mom, she gives him candy, but if it's for me, I would not give him candy at all. Um, I just try the best that I can do health wise, and it helps, right? But sometimes you do need help because our brains are wired different, and then there's not much food you can do that can fix it. I believe me and my ex with them playing that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't believe in twin flames, and I don't really believe. And I also believe that you can have more than one soulmate. Um, you'll work on your. Yes. How many souls you want? No, I'm just saying. I believe there's more. Like you know, I've always believed there's somebody for everybody. I don't think nobody should be. I feel like when people are alone, it's because they want to. Because I don't. It's too many different type of people. There's always somebody for somebody. So I don't believe it. Oh, I'm gonna not find no. Like I feel like there out there is somebody for everybody. I do believe it. So yeah, I think all my family's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I even told my sister it was funny because I dragged my mom actually with me to the doctor's appointment because she needs it, and yeah, and I was trying to tell her she should do therapy as well. Even my sister's like, yeah, we all need therapy. We all a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I actually do. We actually do. Um, we probably should do like a family therapy. Um, cause I don't really think so about my dad. I don't think my dad is very like I don't think he has anything. I feel like if my dad would have anything, I probably think he would have OCD because my dad is very clean. But other than that, I don't think my dad has anything, and I don't really think he has OCD at all. I think my dad is head wise very good. Like I don't think he has anything. Um, how was your dad's upbringing? My dad's upbringing was hard. My dad had 9 siblings. He grew up in communist Germany, and he was working since he was a child because he had to. Hard upbringing. He was very rebellious. My dad is a okay. How I consider my dad is he's more like a hippie-ish. think my voice is low. I don't think it's low. Oh, maybe a little bit. Yeah. It's because the other day I was screaming when I was off the beat when I was singing. Since you. No, I feel like what's good is with therapy. It's like I feel like sometimes it's good that somebody hears you out that has no point. You know what I mean? It has no attachment to you or to the other person, so they can't pick a side. So you just literally have a middle ground, and you literally have somebody who can listen to you. Oh, yeah, because the other day, yeah, off the bean, he made me sing heavy metal on here. That's why I had to empty. But yeah, maybe I take this off too. But yeah, yeah, I think my dad is more of a hippie type person. I consider my dad being like a hippie. He's against war and against like everybody's against war. No, but like my dad is very against arguments, war, and all that stuff. My dad is more make love, not war, um, type of person. I wasn't even allowed to have. I wasn't as a kid. I wasn't allowed to play games with shoot. I wasn't allowed to play shooting games. He's not an activist. He was just. I was just not allowed to have guns as a kid. Like even like fake ones. Um, I remember one time I cried so much. I was having fun with this fake gun that I had with my cousins. No, I was not allowed. If my dad saw me playing any of those type of games, he would take it off. He would my computer. He would take it. I remember I had this computer game, but I was playing with my fake gun, and my dad took it away from me and he threw it in the grill and it melted. He threw it like he's like, we don't do guns. And yeah, my dad is very peaceful. He's a very peaceful man, very calm, very. He thinks a lot, you know. And I'm like the opposite. I'm like just all over the place, and I definitely know I give my dad a lot of headache. I was just all over the place and just 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 doing stuff, you know. I was just doing stuff. Yeah. Yes, my dad he did that.
Mom, can
Yes.
you please tell me
Yes. Let me see. What happened?
over here?
What is that? Oh. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay, go to sleep.
Okay, wake up, please.
Oh, talking about my dad, he's just sending me a picture. Yeah, I was stressing definitely my dad out. The other day I told him that. I was like, Dad, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry that I put you through that. Put you through that. And then my mom, she's the opposite of my dad. My mom is very much, right? She's very confrontational, very aggressive, very I don't know what to call it. She's very fiery, you know. My mom is very fiery. My dad is very calm, and I feel like maybe that just effed me up, you know. And now that's why I'm ADHD, and that's why I have both personalities. How was her upbringing? Also bad. My mom also had 9 siblings. Um, Worked. My mom, she got pregnant at 17. She was working young. Also in a communist country. Kind of the same. They kind of had the same upbringing. They both got beaten. Both of my parents got beaten. They got beaten in school. They got beaten at home. Yes, my dad is communist Germany. My dad is from communist Germany. My mom is from Cuba. So, both of my parents come from a communistic country. Was raised under communism. Both of my parents were raised in communism. So I'm very against communism. Yes, both of my grandmas, they had 10 kids. But it's funny because my mom, for my mom's side, there are 7 girls and 3 boys, and for my dad's side, there are 7 boys and 3 girls. Very funny. Yeah, I think it's cool. I always tell people because it's like literally just the opposite, you know. It is the opposite. It was very funny for me. Like how is the odds, right? They like they are the odds, and both of them are the middle child. Like my mom and my dad, they are the middle child. I think my mom is the 6th, and my dad is also the 6th or 7th child. So yeah, it's very funny. It's very funny that they that they had a similar upbringing, but they just so completely different, like night and day. Props. Thank you. No, I'm props to them to making me. I'm very happy. But yeah, like you just said, I feel like my mom, she needs therapy, cause she needs she a little crazy. I love her though. That's why I tell her. But it's very funny. Both of my both of my parents are the opposite. They are very opposite, like night and day, night and day, and I'm both, and I'm both. I definitely I got what my mom has. Um, I just heard my son. Um, I'm I'm non-confrontational like my dad. Like I try not to be confrontational, but I do got the anger issues of my mother. I definitely worked with it, and it's much better. But she definitely gave me anger issues. My comedic side, definitely my dad. My dad is very funny. As a kid, I hated it because I was like, "Oh my god, dad, what the fuck?" But man, you're a teenager. You don't like nothing that your parents do. Uh, oh, that was so my dad. But my dad would always do shit that would aggravate me. Everything would aggravate me. Whatever my dad would do, it would aggravate me. My dad. It's not even like lying, but I'm now like the same way. My dad, he farts everywhere. Like he farts everywhere. If he needs to fart, he's gonna fart, right? He's gonna fart. Doesn't matter. And he even does this. Like we outside, he does. He lifts his leg. Like he lifts his leg. I'm not even gonna lie. It doesn't matter where we at. He does it. And I was like, oh my god, why would you do it? So embarrassing. I can't go with you anywhere. And and I was so mad that he fucking kept doing that shit. that, that that I used to get so mad at my dad. So fucking mad. I was like, oh my fucking god. Like he would fart everywhere. Hold on. I think we hear my son. My son just sneaked into my mom's room. Anyways, yeah, he would fart everywhere. And I was like, Dad, blah, 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 don't fart like that's so embarrassing, blah, blah. And he would say, he's like, do you want me to die? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, because if I hold it in, I'm gonna explode. And as a grown up now, I fart everywhere I have to do because I'm not gonna explode. Obviously, if there's a bathroom, I'm gonna fart. But if I'm outside, I have to fart. I'm farting. No, he would fart like he would do this. Like he would do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't matter. It do not matter. He said. And I was like, I'm thinking about it. I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. And yes, like this rational is crazy. I would be so embarrassed. Yeah, he would do shit like that. He would like, oh no, oh my god, I don't even think about it. The most embarrassing thing that my dad used to do, and he kept doing that dumb shit. I don't even know how to say it, but so my dad, he would park sometimes at a handicapped people shit. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna tell him next time, tomorrow when I call him, I'm gonna tell him that. So I don't even know how to say it. So okay, we would park at a handicap thing, and I would tell my dad, this is for handicapped people, you're not handicapped. And he would go out and act like he was impaired. Like he would make noises. I'm not gonna do what he did on here, but he would do that. He would get out of the car and start doing that. I'm like, bruh, stop. I would be so and he kept doing it because I was like, Dad, stop. And he kept doing it. He kept doing it. And I was like, oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm making me cry. Bro, because y'all wasn't there, how embarrassing. I would die of embarrassment. I would have that. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. But it was my fault because I was like, Dad, me and the handicap, but he kept doing it. And you, Lamar, you did the right impression because that's what he did. Of your ex, gas, please. No, I'm not doing that. Yes. Oh. I don't think about. I'm in tears because that was so embarrassing. I would always wish, like, I would always wish I would just disappear in those type of moments. He would do shit like that. He would do shit like that. I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Or one time, my dad and my uncle, they went out to bars in Thailand. We was in Thailand visiting. I was like 10, 12. We were out to bars. So their grandiose plan, all right? Both of my dad and my uncle's grandiose plan to get girls was for them to act like they are a couple. So they both were acting gay. Mind you, they're brothers. For girls to be like, more loose around them. Yeah. They would hold hands. Yeah. That was their grandiose plan. Mind you, I'm there. And my dad, I can't take my dad nowhere. I'm still debating. I'm there, witnessing everything. The grandiose plan. That was the grandiose. It worked. It worked. They were holding hands, walking together. They was like, and I'm just waddling with them. It worked. It worked. I'm so embarrassed. Yes, I would. He would say crazy shit. The same, like, oh, another thing that happened when we went to Thailand, right? We going to Thailand. I'm like, we at the bars at Thailand. Very fun. Love Thailand. My dad lives in Thailand now. I love Thailand. I love Thailand down. So, we go out to eat. And I talk with a lady boy, right? And I'm like, oh my God, you're not a lady boy. Beautiful. She was beautiful. He, lady boy, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Like, he looked like fake. I didn't believe it. She was like, yeah, I'm lady boy. So I'm like chatting it up. 10 years old, 10, 12-year-old me. Talking with lady boys. And then one day, like, I tell my dad, like, Dad, like, yo, aren't you scared that you might get with a lady boy? Like, because they're everywhere. And, like, they're hard to recognize. He's like, yeah, I just grabbed in between their legs. I'm like, Dad, you can't do that. He's like, no, I asked for permission. But that's the only way you can, And I'm like, okay. Okay. I mean, it worked, Not both like, well, grabbing more by the balls, better said, because he was checking if they don't have balls. But he asked. He don't give a fuck. My dad don't give a fuck. Like, I'm telling you, he don't give a fuck. He is a very funny individual. A very funny individual. And the funny thing is, like, I always thought my whole upbringing, because my dad didn't got remarried until I was 18, right? So my dad never got me remarried. I never really seen girlfriends that he had. Like, I always thought my dad was alone for the entirety of raising me. Well, when I was like 16, 15, when I was like growing up, my mom, she opened up the lure for me. She opened up the lure. Because we would go to people's houses, right? To these girls' house. Like, their sisters. We would go to their houses all the time, right? Chilling with them. They had kids my age, so I would always like be with the kids that they had. So my mom, she opens up the lure for me. And basically, she tells me that my father had relationships with the sisters. Both of them. I didn't know that. Yeah. Not at the same time, but he cracked them both. My mom told me. I don't know how. She didn't say it like that, obviously, but I don't know what I asked my mom. I was like, my mom. I was like, Dad hasn't been really dating no one since he left you. You left him, basically. My mom left my dad. And I was like, and then she told me that, and then I was like, wow, that makes sense. That's why we were always there, and they were always at my house. It made sense. I was like, wow. My mind was blown. It made so much sense. I just thought they were friends. I just thought they were all friends. I just thought they were friends. I never knew the lore. Probably my dad still don't know that I know, but my mom told me, so I know now. I've been knowing since I was not even 60. I think 18. I think my mom told me when I was 18. Yes, my dad has a lot of lore that I didn't know that he would have. But like, you know, I gotta think it's more respectful, right? Because we never had a woman living in our house. Me and my dad, we lived together till I was 18. I lived with my dad till I was 18. He never brought a woman home while I was home. So I don't know what happened whenever I wasn't home. But yeah. So my dad definitely took care of me. Yeah. Yeah, my mom told me that. I don't know why I said that. I think I mentioned them, and then my mom was like, oh, your dad, you know, they were things. And I was like, hi, Janice. Yeah, my dad is like that. He looked like the Beatles. My dad looked like the Beatles, for real. Um, when he was young, he looked like the Beatles, and then when he was a little bit longer, older, he had a mullet and a mustache, and I hated the mustache, and I would tell my dad, shave that shit off, and I think I bullied my dad into shaving. Because I used to say it every day to my dad. I was like, shave that shit off. That looks horrendous. Can you stop it? And that's another thing. My dad, because my dad is white. My dad is white, my mom is black. They were like, oh, you know, your dad, he's blonde. My dad is not a real blonde. My dad is a fake blonde. My dad's real hair color is black. That's why I have black hair. My mom's hair is black. My dad is not blonde, but people think he's blonde because he would dye his hair blonde, but he's not a natural blonde. My father's not a blonde at all. So explaining that to people were like hard. So you know your dad is like the typical white man, blonde hair, green eyes, because my dad has green eyes. I didn't got my dad's green eyes. I wish, but I didn't. Who's that? Angelo Saxon. But my dad is not a natural blonde. He's not. And it's funny because they be like, why would you like my dad always had long hair and like always up to here, and I never, you know, as a kid I never fucked with his style. I never fucked with my dad's style, but as a grown up, you know what, I fuck with it, you know. Green eyes would go crazy on me. Green eyes would go crazy on me, but well, I ain't got it. I'm going to visit him this year. Yeah, green eyes would go crazy on me. I didn't got it. I don't think none of my dad's kids have. My brother has blue eyes, but he's white. He has blue eyes. I got my mom's eye, but I used to hate my eyes, but I think it's cute. They're like very dark. It's like the teddy. You don't have the teddy, like the teddy bear on the top, like button. Fifi, you can't have it all. Why not? Why not? I wanted the badonkadonk for my mother, and I wanted the eyes for my dad. Why can't I have it? I got the teeth for my parents because I had a lot of gaps. My dad has a gap in the middle. I had a gap in the middle. My mom had a gap in the middle. I had fucked up teeth. Fucked up teeth for my parents. That's what I got. My mom didn't gave me her bootay, and my dad didn't give me his eyes. Well, I would go crazy with green eyes on the badonkadonk. I would have been unstoppable. Unstoppable. Not even green eyes, like hazel. You know, hazel eyes. I would look everybody like this. I would go crazy. I'm good. So how they got so straight? Straight? But I do think I'm a beautiful mix of my parents. They made the beautiful baby. That mixed me up. I'm just saying, I'm just greedy. I'm just greedy. That's just greed at this point. It's just greed. I look very ambiguous. Thank you. You're unstoppable enough, right? But like, I could have been more unstoppable. I'm trying to find a picture of my dad. Oh, here. There's my dad and my uncle. That's the uncle that did the thing shit. So this is my father over here. This is my father. The one here. This is my dad. This is my uncle. This is my dad. This is my uncle. I'm going to show you here too. This is my father and this is my uncle. This is my father. This is my uncle. When they were young, they look like the Beatles. My dad was very handsome. Look at his jawline. Natural. Handsome man. Very handsome. Definitely the Beatles. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing that... And that's when he had the... That's when he had the mullet. Ah! That's when he had the mullet and the mustache. Yeah. I hated the mustache, but that's him. The mullet and the mustache. But you see how my dad has black hair? Yeah. And this is black and white. So if he had blonde hair, you would definitely see it. It's very dark. My dad has... Yeah. Great jawline. Almost. Ooh, I could cut you with my jawline. I hated my dad's freaking mullet. But like, looking back, I'm like, you know what, that's kind of hard. I was just a hating ass kid. I was just a hater. I was just a hater. My dad is just, let's say, a Rolling Stone. He a rock star. He a rock star. He funny as hell. I always loved my dad always getting mad at me because he would, like, every time he would be disappointed, it would be so funny to me because he would be he would be like, see my dad angry is just, it doesn't comprehend in my brain at all. Like, I always thought it was so funny. And even when I was sad, right? I remember when I would, like, cry and be upset. You know what my dad would say? He would like, you look so ugly when you cry. And I would start laughing because that shit is funny. I'm like, ooh. He was like, turn around. If you're gonna start crying, turn around. And I'll be like trying not to laugh. Like, Like, oh, you're so ugly. Normally you're beautiful, but when you cry, you get so ugly. He would always say that. He was like, no, you're so ugly. And I'll be like, trying not to laugh, like, he's like, you look so ugly when you cry. And like, I love how I always tell my dad, like, I don't like this. He would still do it. He don't care what I said. For my prom, I was like, Dad, please, you need a suit. Can you wear a suit for me? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a yellow suit because my dad's favorite color is yellow. I was like, please, Dad, don't get yellow. Out of all the things, can you just get a normal suit? Can you be normal for once, please? Please, please, please. Can you wear a black suit, please? I'm begging you. Yes, my dad's favorite color is yellow. He's like, no, I'm gonna wear a yellow suit. And then he was like, I'm gonna wear a yellow suit and I'm gonna wear a purple button down and a zebra tie. And I was like, Dad, please, please, not, please don't. I kept begging him, please do not do that. Well, he didn't do the purple one, but he got the yellow suit. And I had a red dress and my mom had a white dress. So we looked like mustard, ketchup, and mayo. That's how we look like in the picture. We look like mustard, ketchup, and mayo. That's how we look like. Every time I see that picture, that's what I think. That's what I think. Every time I look at that picture, it's us three. I just see mustard, ketchup, and yellow and mayo. I fucking hate. I freaking hate that. We literally look like mustard, ketchup, and mayo. Because my mom was white, I had a red dress on, and my dad was yellow. And then every time I look at that damn picture, that's all I see. That's all I see. All I see. And I remember I told him, it's like, we look like condiments. We look like condiments. You could have just, I don't know, like matched with my mom. Like, damn. Match with my mom. He's like, no, I am who I am. Both of my parents are like this. I feel like both of my parents have a very young spirit. My mom has a very young spirit. My mom has a very young spirit. My dad has a very young spirit. They don't take nothing serious. My dad don't take nothing serious. I could tell him anything. He don't tell nothing serious. It's just, I don't know. Every time I look at the picture, I was like, we look like that. We look like condiments. We look like condiments. And that's very embarrassing as a teenager. Yeah, hold on. I need to see how to do that on cake. Hold on. I gotta go on cake. Yeah, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. As a kid, you know, I'm a teenager. I'm nothing. Everything. When you're a teenager, you don't like nothing than what your parents do. Keep it. It keeps you younger. It keeps you youthful longer. Please. Aging is a trap. Getting old is a trap. It's a mindset. Always be youthful. Always be fun. My dad was very fun. So it's a trap. The one thing that I learned with both of my parents, they're very youthful. Both of them, my mom and my father, they're very youthful. And they make fun of each other still. My dad would be like, how is disco grandma doing? Because my mom goes out every weekend. And he's like, how is disco grandma? And my father just had kids. My father had a kid that is younger than my son. A year younger than my son. And he has a kid that's 1 year older than my son. So my dad is just happy. So both of them are doing what they're not supposed to do. All right. My mom needs to sit down, and my dad needs to stop having babies. Anyways, but you know, it keeps them young. So I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do more thing. I gotta figure it out later, ref. I'm like, I'm on here. Yeah. Now my dad is married. Like he got married when I was 8. When I moved out, he got married and then he moved out. He got married. No, no, no. I'm done. I'm done. This February, this year is closed. Closed. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. I just keep being young. Oh, there's another thing. I was talking about it in my private story. I don't know what I said to my dad, but I was like, oh. He said, okay, quick. It was like my mom was naked, okay? My mom was naked. And I was like, I told my dad, oh, no, like I can't show you mom because she's naked. And my dad was like, let me see. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's been, how old am I? 26, they got, it's been 22 years, sir. 22 years. Why you, he's like, let me see. I'm like, you have just seen that already. You seen that. You made me. You seen everything. What are you talking about? I told my mom, she laughing. Ha ha, what's funny? What's wrong with y'all? Both of y'all. Yeah, let me see. I was like, and mind you, my dad has a wife. He has a wife. He has a wife. I was like, Dad, see, that's why I can't deal with you. Why you want to see my mom naked? You've seen her already naked. You made me. Hey, his wife. Damn it, it's been 22 years, man. Why you want to see that again? It's been 22 years. Well, I get it, you know? I don't know. Just need... He was just trying to see. He was trying to see. He was just trying to see. Hope I kiss you for Christmas. I get that. He gotta ask my mama. He gotta ask my mama that. He gotta ask my mama that. He has my mama's number. They can talk. I don't know. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Nothing. Oh, okay, let me see. Nothing to do with that. He can ask her. He can ask her herself. He can ask my mother himself. I'm not doing that. I love both of my parents. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, let me see if I can do that. I think I did it. Be right back. Yeah, so that's dad. That's dad with my dad. He's a wild man. Oh, why a man do that? Why I remember I had a boyfriend when I was a teenager. And mind you, it's been 11, 12 years ago that I've been with him. He still has pictures from us back then. He showed me a screenshot. I don't know. I don't know what to tell me. But why a man do that? What's the point? He still has it. Okay. He still has it, so I don't know, maybe it's just a man thing. I don't. I start deleting everything in the first argument. I argue I argue with you once and I'm deleting it without breaking up. I delete everything. Everything. First argument, I'm deleting everything. I'm deleting your number, I'm deleting your pictures, I'm deleting everything. Every ounce of evidence that I ever known you, I deleted. I only have one picture. Yeah, I only have one picture of me and my baby father. Because my mom made me not throw it away. Because my mom was like, it's for your son, not for you. You should keep it. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And I only have one picture of us two. Only one. No. You know, funny enough, I'm friends with my baby daddy's family. We all like our pictures. All of them. His cousins, his aunt, besides his mama. But other everybody else, I'm cool with them. I don't, you know, this they didn't do nothing to me, you know. I won't pick up me. Yeah, you don't miss him, my baby daddy? No, I don't miss him. Thank you for the rose. I don't miss him. I actually wish he would just move to China. And I never gotta deal with this man ever again. But, you know, we can't have it all. Somewhere far. Somewhere far. It's just, he's very annoying. I feel like every time he's just trying to do stuff to get on my nerves, and that irks me. If he would be a cool guy, I wouldn't care. But, you know, me in the park? With who? I don't ever post my baby daddy. I never post my baby daddy. Never post my baby daddy. My baby daddy is... I never posted that man. Never. Not even when we were together. I never posted... No. I've never posted my baby daddy. Never. Especially not with my son. Never. He never took him to a park. Never. I'm 100% sure. I never posted my baby daddy. Never. Never, never, never land. Never, never, never land. Not even when we were together. I think you're mistaking the skit as my friend Dre as a... Yeah, that's not my baby daddy. That's my friend that I do skits with, Dre. He just needed me for a skit. He needed a child for a skit. Yeah, Dre ain't the baby daddy. I was like, oh, never. Never did that. Never did that. Never did that. Neverland. Never. Yeah, I was like on the swing. I was thinking. I was like, I don't know who that is, but it's not my baby daddy. I don't think the baby daddy ever took my son to the park in the first place. So, yeah, no, we don't communicate. Me and my baby daddy don't communicate. Damn. Yeah, it is what it is. No, not that I know of. No. No, I took him to the park. I'm thinking. No. I don't trip. I actually like it. Because every time he come around with some bullshit. Like, I forget that I have a baby daddy sometimes. And then when he appears, I'm just getting migraine. And I'm like, ugh. Here we go again. I'm just like, just be normal. Just be normal. Just be normal. Be cool. Be chill. Be chill. Can we all chill? No. He comes, like the other day he came around once in a blue moon. He comes around. Before that, he hasn't seen his son in 2 years. And then he came around like a couple months ago. And then he came around the other day. He came. And that's been it. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't, like, he don't communicate with his child. He don't do anything. Yeah, he don't do anything. Like, how it goes, I have to, like, if I need something, right, like, important, that, obviously, because we're parents, I have to text his mama, and then his mama texts him. I'm like, this is bullshit. And then I don't even text his mama no more because I was like, this is bullshit. He can talk to me. What type of dumb shit is that I have to tell you this, and then your mom tells you, and then your mama tell me? I done made the baby with your mama. And then one time I arguing with your mama. I'm like, I don't gotta argue with you, lady. Hold on. I call him. He has me blocked. I'm like, hey, I'm calling because of this situation. I don't fucking care. Okay, I hang up. I call her. Hey, your son said he don't care, so I'm not gonna argue with you. Boop. That's that simple. Everything is an argument. Every time he talks to me is an argument. I can't ask him for shit. Everything is an issue. Everything is a problem. You know, like, it's so weird. And I don't ask him for shit. Like, I don't ask him for nothing. I don't ask him for, because like I said, it's more peaceful that way. It's more, it's more peaceful that way. You know? But every time I talk to him, no. Not that I know of. Because we do have, like, the same friendship circle. Not that I know of. No. He's Cuban. How did I end up with this guy? Oh, long story short. It started off a certain way. He fell in love first. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I stayed. And then I got pregnant. But I told him, I was like, hey, If I ever get pregnant, because I'm very honest with people, always. I'm very honest and very cutthroat with everything. I said, hey, I can't have kids. If I ever get pregnant, I'm gonna keep it. You have two options. I even told him that. You have two options. Either you be in a baby's life and be a dad, or if you don't want to, I take my son myself and I raise him myself, and I act like I never met you in my life, because the baby was for me, because the doctor told me I can't have kids, right? So like this is my only shot to have kids. I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? But I talked about it. I talked about it before I got pregnant. I talked to him after I got pregnant. I said it. I was like, hey, if you want out, you can have out right now. He didn't want it. He's like, I don't want to be alive. And then bullshit. Yeah, and I had a kid on birth control. I was on birth control, so we met in the club. But it was more of like a blind date type of situation, and yeah, so on and so forth. Yeah, and I was on birth control when I got my son, so no, not for the Marlins. He plays though. With too much information. But yeah, it's just the pill. I don't know. Probably, yeah. Yes, I still got pregnant on birth control. So a reminder: birth control is not 100%, guys. It's not. I'm a birth control baby too. Why did you hate your guts? Okay, my theory is, I might be wrong. I don't want to sound conceited. My theory is he hates my gut, because when we broke up, I still would like mess around with him for a little bit, because like I said, I had a baby with him. When I broke up, I messed up with him. And once I told him I'm not messing around with you anymore because it's stupid, because we have a child together. I'm not doing that. I only have one child. I don't have two children. I only have one child. And yeah, since that day, he cursed me out and he told me everything bad about me, and I was the worst person on earth since that day. When I told him I'm not. It's like, if you want to be together, then these were my terms. Either you accept them or you don't. And he didn't accept them, and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna move on. No, I don't want no more children. I also have a cyst. Yeah, cyst. Yeah, I also had a cyst. Yeah. I don't want no more children. I don't want no more children. First, I mean, I would want to have. Okay, rephrase. I probably would want to have more children, but I don't want to give birth again. I don't want to be pregnant again. I hope she. My mom also has a cyst. I think she has more. She has like three cysts. But like, just because you have a cyst, that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, it just says it's more harder to get pregnant because of the cyst. And you have dogs. I have dogs now. These are my new babies. Anime. I haven't watched the movie. I haven't watched the movie. To a baby or the womb. Yeah, like pregnancy, it was not fun for me at all. No, no more. I mean, like I said, adoption or surrogate. I don't think I'm gonna have more children now. Hmm, that could be true. Yes, I'm probably adopting or surrogate if my husband or my boyfriend or whoever has that type of money. I don't. I love kids. Like I love kids a lot. Like I'm such a kid, but I love other people's kids when I can give them back. Yeah, my pregnancy was very rough. Very rough. I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight. But that's just in my family. We all just have bad pregnancies. Like I threw up the whole 9 months. The whole 9 months I threw up. I was skinty. I was just skin and bones. Skin and bones. Fifi was just skin and bones. Barely existing. Yeah. I was just throwing up left and right. Left and right. Throwing up. I couldn't even think. I remember I used to love this dumpling soup. And I wanted, one day I ordered it pregnant. And I smell it and I'm like, ooh, it's disgusting. I bite in it. That was the most disgusting dumpling in the moment. But it's the same soup, right? But like when you pregnancy, everything is out of order. Smell, everything. And I remember I would lay down and just think about that soup and I would throw up. Just thinking about it. Pregnant? Did it start pulling out? Yeah. I don't had no cravings. Oh well, though. Yeah, I did have cravings. My cravings were ice. I would eat ice cubes. I would hide ice cubes in my room because my mom was like, "Stop eating ice cubes." I'd be like, I would go late at night to the fridge and scrape the freezer, and oh, and smelling keys. Oh, I would smell keys left and right. Yes. Oh, I had the ice cube tray in my bed. I would eat that. Oh, that was the best feeling. I remember too, like eating ice like that. Oh, it was the best feeling ever. Oh, that was the best thing ever. I'm like, and the funny thing is, when I gave birth, they brought me ice, and I was like, I want ice. And the magic was gone after I gave birth, and then I'm in the hospital, and I ate it, and the magic was gone. It was cool, but it wasn't that feeling that I had when I was pregnant. I was like, wow, it's gone. It's the magic is gone. It was so good. The keys smell like metal. The iron, the keys. Yes, because it's a condition called pica. There's a lot of pregnant women get that pica. That's when you eat stuff like that, like when you eat ice, when you eat like the wall. I have a cousin who would scrape the wall and eat it. It's pica. That's because you get anemic when you're pregnancy. You're iron deficient. Especially me, I couldn't hold no food in. My how I was fed, my and I would sleep and throw up. That's what I would do. Sleep and throw up. Sleep and throw up. And I remember my mom's boyfriend that we used to live with, because my mom wasn't here. My mom was in Germany visiting, and I was here because obviously I was pregnant. Um, him and his son, he would come. They would come from work, and they would always bring me food. They would always feed me. They always bring me food. And one time, he brought me steak. And I'm eating like ooh, good steak. It was so good. Yum, 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 yum. 2 seconds later, everything. And the funny thing is, my mom's boyfriend goes up to the door while I'm throwing up. He's like, "Well, I guess the baby don't like steak." I had to laugh because that shit was funny. Um, but yeah, I couldn't keep nothing in. They gave me a medicine to keep food in, but the medicine is so like you cannot get too much when you're pregnant. So I got like 60 tablets, and he was like, the doctor told me that he was like, make sure when you want to eat, when you really want to eat, take it. So like probably every time we went out, want to eat, yeah, it worked. It worked. Every time I took the things, it would work. Every time. Like a charm. But I was very skinny. When I was pregnant. Couldn't even see my belly. Oh, this picture. I'm fully pregnant. I'm like 6 months in that picture. I'm 6 months pregnant in that picture. 6 months pregnant. People wouldn't believe it. No, I was very thin. Too thin. It was funny because I remember one time I went to Dave and Buster's and this lady, she was in line behind me, but she was asking me something and I turned around and you see like you could see my belly like at 8 months. That's when you see it. Turn around, she said, "Oh my god, girl, you don't even look you don't look pregnant." I'll show you how skinny I was. That's how skinny I was. Skinty, look, my thighs not even touching. But how if I can't keep nothing in, nothing, every food ever, bleh, bleh, bleh. That was so bad, so bad. That was so bad. And then after 3 months, I looked better. After my son was 3 months, then I kind of looked normal again. Look at Hoochie Mama. But it was funny. I gave birth, and the lady, she was like, "Oh, you lost your belly right away." No, he was a big baby. He was 7.7 pounds. He was a big baby. Yeah, it was horrible. Like, couldn't keep nothing in. Every smell would like disturb me. I hated everything on my body, like chains, and to this day, like chains. I used to have, and I barely don't do that now. But like everything would irk me. My hair would irk me. Everyone just smells would just irk me. I remember I threw up in the Walmart. And people like, "Oh my god, what happened?" I'm pregnant. They look at me. I don't look pregnant. I look like this. I look like this. I don't have no belly. You can see nothing. You start seeing my belly at 8 months. At 8 months, you saw my belly. Yeah, I was underweight. Underweight. I was underweight. 8. Oh, they really big babies. Mine was 7.7. But I'm little. I'm 5'1". I'm a very little petite person. Yeah, that was it was a lot. I just I couldn't do anything. I had no energy to nothing, and I really don't like that. Like being stuck in bed and just bleh, it's just I couldn't. It's just I just don't like to depend on other people. It drives me insane. Yes. But my mom told me my mom was like that. My mom never got a belly like I lost the last month. You couldn't tell. Thank you. Yeah, it's just yeah. What's your opinion? Forget to clean. People forget to clean their booty. That's what they forget to clean. Their booty. They need to clean their booty. Smashing. Yeah, I just smashing while during pregnancy. No, I never do it. I never forget. I never forget my belly button, and I never forget the back of my ears. No, I got it. Yes, the belly buttons stink. If you don't clean them, belly buttons stink. The same as like the back of the ear. They stink and they stink very bad. So clean that and clean your booty. Because I feel like people don't be cleaning the booty. I heard a conversation with men and they said they don't like to clean their booty because they think it's homosexual. And I'm like, what? That's nasty. What the freak you telling me? Go clean your booty. Ugh. It was probably when I was younger. And I was like, ooh. But I'm very anxious about smell. Like I like to smell good. Because when the when you go from puberty, when you have puberty, that's when you start smelling, right? And then I remember one time I went out on a date and my cousin, she was there, she's like, you stink. And I was like, and since that day I'm paranoid that I stink. I walk around with deodorant. I have a lot of perfumes, a lot of body cleansing and stuff like that, because one thing I don't like is to stink. And I tell people, if I stink, tell me. You gotta tell me. You have to tell me. I don't know. Tell me right away. If you smell something funky, let me know. Yeah, my child is fine. You said, I get it that I smell great, but like I pride myself on being clean and smelling good because that's very important to me. And like, let's say I know I'm the only time I don't really shower is when I'm like sick. But like even then, sometimes I do like the important parts. I do got cleanliness from both of my parents, so I shower like two, 3 times a day because I live in South Florida. It gets hot here. Yeah, I can do poor hygiene. That's why like I tell people all the time, and and it's funny, like if I eat something like I love onions, and I've been eating sardines because it helps with my skin. So every time I eat stinky food and I have to go somewhere, I tell people, hey, I ate stinky food. I brush my teeth and I eat gum and stuff, but I still like don't come near. I ate stinky food. Um, I don't want you to smell me. I'm very iffy with that. Like, just and tell me if I stink. You gotta tell me. Don't let me. Don't be cool. I remember when I used to dance, when I used to be a spicy nighttime ballerina. I remember me and my friend, we would always make sure we don't stink. And if we stink, we don't even say nothing. We'd be like, okay, cool, let's take a shower. No, I haven't any. Oh, thanks. I could never stink. Even my sweat smells like vanilla. Thank you for the rose. But yeah. It's not in. Yeah, that's that. But no, I'm very cleanly. I'm trying to be very cleanly. I don't like to be stinking. I don't need to clean it. Mine's just not dark. It's just I have an innie. I have a deep belly button. I clean it every time I shower. Every time. I smelled stinky girls before. A lot of. Yeah, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, Ronnie. How you doing? Yeah, I smell a lot of stinky people. Stinky woman, stinky woman, stinky men, stinky everything. And that's something I can do. Smelly people. Oh, I hate it. It gives me a migraine. It's raw in the stomach, yeah. Their smell. Oh, but you still hit if they smell. Oh. It turns me off from the man species. Why you stink, bruh? No, don't be stinking. I would get it if you come fresh out of working out. I get that, but as a man, you should not stink. Also, no one should stink. Not a woman species. The human species should not stink. And if you stink, I hope you self-aware that you don't lift your arms trying to hug people and stuff like that. I hate that. I hate that because why you smell like pure onions and you put your hands up. Put your hands down. Smell like water. Yeah, like taste. Even though there's pheromones and stuff like that, but because the girl was talking about stinky belly buttons, and now we about stink. We jump to stink. So yeah, I don't like no stinky nothing. All right, no stink. No stink. Go shower. Don't smell like a can of bounce that ass. Please go shower. If you're a man, if you're a woman, doesn't matter. Please take showers. Please use like most of these people use body wash. Body wash doesn't clean your body. You need a bar soap. You need a bar soap. That's the one when you touch your skin and it does that cleans your body. You need a bar soap and clean your body with the bar soap, and then you can go on with a body wash for the smell. But if you don't clean your body with the bar soap, you still stinky. Take the bar soap, lather yourself up, rinse, and then you use body wash for smell. I don't know. I feel like besides the doctor's, I forgot that one, the one that's minty. I think that one, but I feel like most body washes don't clean you like that. You need bar soap, Dr. Brennan. Yeah, you need bar soap. When you touch your skin and your skin is like you cannot slide because it's so stripped from everything. And then you do body wash. I clean myself with an African net sponge. I love it. Matthew, thank you. Wash. Tell people, wash your ass. People don't want to wash their ass. You need to wash your ass. Please. Don't be dirty. What's good, Matthew? Oh yeah, that's one that's good. My mom has that one, the Arm & Hammer one. That's a good one. In between your toes, everywhere, your back, your crack, behind your ears, your neck, under the armpits. I feel like that's the most important. Like these is the most important parts. Now you gotta. Crazy. Yeah, gotta clean. Gotta clean. Nobody wants no smelly people. I mean, some people don't do. I remember I had this friend. She was beautiful. She is beautiful. Well, I haven't seen her, but she's very beautiful. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful. She always stink. Always. But like, oh, you so beautiful. You just so beautiful. Your body, your face, just beautiful. But she always stank. She always stank. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you again. Yeah, I use powder too. Where is it? There's my dusting powder. I use the dusting powder. I put perfume in it and then I dust myself off. Oh, it smells so good. And if I want to be glistening, I have baby oil with some perfume in it also. Yeah, I get it. If you smell too much like something, yes, but so like I like pheromones. Like pheromones, what makes people attract to other people. Thank you, Dark Knight. It attracts more than that, but I like perfumes. I like to switch up perfumes. I always start switching up my perfumes once I can smell my perfume. Once I don't smell my own perfume, then I switch it up. But that's why Lamar, you need to shower good. You need to shower good so you don't smell. Because the smell under the armpit is a bacteria that you have. That's create the smell. So you need to shower so you can get rid of that bacteria. And I also use I don't use deodorant. I use glycolic acid. I use glycolic acid under my armpits. My armpits don't smell no more. I can sweat because it kills that bacteria. It's very good. I promoted it one time on TikTok, and then I should keep promoting it because it works. It works. Like glycolic acid for under your armpits, and also like if I go somewhere and I can't, like I don't have a deodorant, and like let's say I forgot to, that's how I used to do it when I used to work at the bar, and I forgot to put on deodorant, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I would take a lime and you rub lime under your arm, smell gone. Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I don't douche. As a woman, you should not douche. If it's that type of smell, you need to go to the doctor. Some people are scared to go to the doctor. Don't go to the doctor. Don't be scared to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Because if it smells, then that means something is wrong. Because if it's not okay, for a woman's hoo-ha, you not supposed to wash inside. No soap inside, because it's very, very bad for you, right? It's very, don't put nothing, even if it says, oh, it's for women. That's no, never wash inside. Always just outside, and the lippies, you wash the lippies. That's it. You don't put nothing inside of it, because the hoo-ha is self-cleaning. If you have an odor going on, you go to the doctor, and then the doctor, he gives you something, and then he fixes it. Because just because you're older doesn't mean you have an STD or something. You can get BV and stuff like that's when stuff pH balance is out of whack, right? So it can happen. Happens to me. I wear the wrong panties. I'm effed. I go to the pool. Fuck. I cannot even do those bath thing that people do. I can't soak in it, because then I get the, what's it called? Not BB. The other thing. I forgot the name. The other thing. Where it draws your pH balance, and then your body's like, oh. And then you gotta go to the doctor, give you that something, and then fix it in 1 or 2 days, and you're okay. Yeast infection. Right. Yeast infection. I get a yeast infection if like wear pants wrong. That's disgusting. No, it's not disgusting. It's just awareness. People need to know certain things, and I feel like when people don't know, it's more stigma, and then girls do stupid shit they're not supposed to do. You need to fix it normal, because when you think it's something bad and you just run away, or you try to douche, you should not do that, because that actually makes it worse. Go to the doctor, all right, and get something, and then it goes away in no time. It's like you never had it in the first place. And then you obviously you gotta know your body. Certain women are more tolerant. They could go to the pool and be fine, right? Like if I go to the pool, I have to get out of the pool, go take a shower right away for me to be okay. But I cannot, like, people go to the pool and chill all day at the pool. I can't do it. Like if I'm in there and I get out, I have to go take a shower right away. But everybody, you need to learn your body, especially also men. Men who are not, you gotta pull it back, you gotta clean it. Balls, gotta clean it, gotta clean your booty hole. If you're a man, you gotta clean between the cracks, gotta clean it. Do not. Yes, I'm gonna talk about uncircumcised men. Gotta pull it back, clean it. I'm gonna get clean. I'm just talking about everybody. important. Gotta clean it. It's important. It's your genitalia. It's very important. And at such a young age. Yeah, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. Like I told you, I overheard a conversation of men talk about they don't wipe they don't like to wipe their asses because they think it's like what? That means you don't probably not cleaning it right. You need to that's just disgusting. That's disgusting. Yeah, but you're grown now. Yes, that's disgusting. And then that's why you gotta clean it. Yeah, Revs. Disgusting. Disgusting. When I heard that, I was disgusted. I said something. It wasn't my conversation, but I had to say something because, first of all, who told you that? That's just nasty. That's nasty. You gotta clean. That's nasty. It's nasty. Don't be nasty. Ew. So nasty. I was having this conversation today, because I'll go to shower before the gym and after the gym, and then at night. Exactly. Gotta clean everything. I go to the gym and he was like, "Oh, why you shower before the gym if you're gonna get sweaty anyways?" That's why when I get home I shower again. It's the same concept. It's like, okay, why you wipe your butt if you're gonna poop again? Why you make your bed if you're gonna lay there in again? Why you clean your cup if you're gonna drink out of it again? It's the same concept. I want to take a shower before I go to the gym. I don't want to be stinking. I shower before the gym. I shower after the gym, and I shower at home. If I do something, like if I'm out, then I shower again. Yeah, but a lot of people, they don't shower in the morning before the gym because they say they're gonna get sweaty anyways. And I can do it. I can do it. I think I did it once and I was so insecure the whole time that I didn't even do my workout right. And yeah. You think it's a little wild? No. I have to shower before and after. I can't go to the gym. I wake up from my sleep. You know, when you sleep, you sweat, you shed dead skin and everything. And then just put on gym clothes and go to the gym doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't. It do not. I can't. I know a lot of people do it, but I can't. You don't think you stink. Let me tell you. The gym be stinking. I'm not gonna hold you. I just don't like it. I don't want to be stinking before the gym. I just work out. I go there fresh. And then when I start sweating, I go home. I shower. Yeah, people be stinking in the gym. I was take a shirt, like a old shirt, and I just put it on top of the machines. I just put everything on top of the machines. Especially me, like, you know, I wear shorts most of the time to the gym. So I put something when I said my booty cheeks. Even though, you know, I wear big t-shirts, so, but I still better be safe than sorry. So that's what I do. Gotta be good. You gotta be smelling good all the time. In the gym, out of the gym, everywhere else, you gotta smell fresh, like baby powder. But like I said, you know, if like let's say I have a man, right, and he comes home from, I don't know, from doing sports, right, and you smell like, I'm not gonna scream at you if you smell because you did something, or you a hardworking man and you come from work and you smell. Obviously, you're gonna smell if you're gonna sweat all day. I'm not mad at it. I'm saying like for day to day people just to smell just because you didn't either shower, brush your teeth. Like that's not a thing. Like if your breath stink, don't freaking talk to me this close. And people, when people's breath stink, they love to talk up close to you. Like why are you so close with your stink breath? Move. There's a lot of people who have stink breath, and I'm just like, ugh. Especially like veneer breath. It's so bad. 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 And I'm like very honest, and like the sometimes in me I try to fight because I live in America and people don't like honesty. There's like fighting words, but I'm like, especially with the veneer breath, I'll be like, hey, I feel like I want to say something. I'll be like, you need to get rid of those veneers. Your breath stank. You stank. It looks like somebody died in your mouth. Hi, girl. Have no smell. It's all like, people when they stink, they want to be talking. So the same as when people have stinky armpits, they love to put their hands up and just spray their odors around. Not veneer. I live in Miami. A lot of people have veneers here. A lot of people have veneers here. But if they're not done right, you get veneer breath. And that's the worst thing ever. That shit is the worst thing ever. Ever. Thank you, Miss Beverly. That shit makes your nose hair burn. Do you remember the episode from SpongeBob where he thought he was ugly, but in real life he was stinky? That's how I feel when they talk to me. Just like I burn. I miss you too, girl. You never heard of veneer breath? Thank God. You should be happy. So I smelled it so many times, and this is like when they talk to you, it's like a punch in your face. No, it's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. And I don't know people who don't brush their teeth. You can tell they don't brush their, and their breath. And they have boyfriends and girlfriends. How are you kissing these people with your stinky breath? I can't even think about it. I don't want to think about it. Oh. That's so disgusting. I'm killing you. They killing me with that. Like I know people, they have they have significant others and their breath stinks so bad. And you kiss. And what if I was like, what if like you do oral stuff? I can't. Sounds like you live in New York. In New York? if I know my breath was hot and I have a partner, but I always tell my partners, like, if my breath is hot and I don't know, tell me. I don't get mad. And I don't. But then they do weird shit like, oh, let me kiss you. I'm like, no. Like in the morning, I don't like to kiss in the morning because I know my breath is hot. I woke up. Hey Nathan, thank you. You're making me sick. Sorry. This whole thing is making me sick because it's true. It's true. These people don't brush their teeth. They have built up and then they kiss their significant other, or they probably even do like sexual things with their mouth on the. I can't. I can't. I can't. This is not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. And like I feel like why the significant other cannot be like, hey, you breasting? Because if I have my significant other, I'm gonna tell him, bro, you're breasting. But that is not. It's not an attack. Either it's like something going on, because I know certain people have like gut problems. I know there's gut problems that can give you bad, but you need to know that so you can go to the doctor and fix it. Or if you don't brush your teeth, then you brush your teeth. Or if you just ate something, because sometimes you just ate something bad and you can mouthwash and do everything and it's still like you still smell it. It's just like mouthwash over it. I done it because I like stinky food. I eat onions and garlic, so I know. But when I do that, I'm not trying to talk to people near because I just ate like raw and onions. Breath is gonna be hot. So I'm not gonna go talk to you. It's not an attack. No, it's not. That's not an attack. But your breath is an attack to the people. That's an attack. Your stinky breath is an attack to people. And don't talk to people if you stink so close. Move. 6 feet away. Call me over the phone if you gotta tell me something. I eat mad fish and see that's green. I don't. When I eat fish, I tell first of all I tell everybody, hey, I ate fish. Don't come to near. And I even chew gum and everything. I like stinky food. I gotta admit that. I like fish. I like stinky food. I like onions. I like garlic. After. Girl, if you eat a raw onion, brushing your teeth doesn't do much. You can brush, scrape. That lingers a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, wood. I know, and I love onions. I love onions too. I like stinky food. Like I am a stinky food connoisseur. I love stinky food. But like when I eat stinky food, I'm not. Or I just have to give the other people also stinky food, so we all have the same stinky breath, and we can't smell it. And I don't brush. Yeah, I brush in the morning, and I brush at night. I know you're supposed to brush 3 times. But I only brush 3 times when, like I said, when I eat something very pungent. Stinky food is like fish, like something that lingers a little bit. Fish, onions, garlic, those type of foods are very strong. Yeah. I brush up in the morning. I brush up at night. Yeah, but we talking about raw. But not even like if you eat sardines. I love sardines. Like I love sardines. I eat sardines just like that with onions. So that's stinky food. That's stinky food. But most likely when you cook food also, it's just That's nice on a sandwich. I like it. But I love sardines, and sardines are so good for you. I can't drink orange juice. I'm allergic to orange juice, but I love sardines. Sardines are great. And I went today to buy more, and they sold out, and they're very expensive lately. They're like $4. They used to be like $1 for a can of sardines. Sardines is so good, Beverly. Get the one in, if you're gonna try it, get the one in olive oil. It's, we put hot sauce. No, I put onions, red onions, and lemon, and then I eat it like that. It's also good in a salad. You put it in a salad. Also good, very good. Mozzarella straight out of the can. The virgin olive oils are the bangers. They're my favorites. I eat it out of the can. Like I said, I put a little bit onions on top, a little lemon. I love tuna also. I love tuna. I could eat tuna just like that. I could eat tuna just like that. But I normally put mayo and sriracha with tuna. I like anchovies too. I like fish. I'm a fish person. Tuna fish. I like fish. I like anchovies. I like everything. Yeah. With mustard, I gotta try it. I tried salmon, like the one that's smoked salmon that is kind of raw. I tried that with mustard, but I felt like it overpowered the fish, and I didn't really taste the fish. But my mom really liked it. I don't feel like it did overpower a little bit the fish. On Domino's pizzas. Eating scales. I ate scales before. Yeah, I like mayo with tuna. Mayo with tuna is good, and a little bit of sriracha. It's heaven. It's heaven. You need to try it. A little bit sriracha, with a little salt and pepper. It's about the quarantine. You gotta protect the quarantine zone. So zombies come in, and you gotta protect the quarantine zone. But I'm about to go to sleep. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. And mayo's must. I like that. But I could eat tuna just like that. Out of the can. I could just eat tuna like that. Oh, and there's another thing. Thank you, TV. I go live every day at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I could just eat it like that. I really like tuna. Yeah, do you like your tuna in oil or water? I like it in oil because it tastes better, but I eat it in water because it's healthier. I eat tuna in front of cats. Yeah. No, I like tuna. I eat tuna in water because it's healthier. But oil tastes better. Oil tuna tastes better. I like fish. I like seafood. I'm a seafood. I'm kinda ish of a pescatarian. I say this because I still eat everything, but I prefer fish and seafood than everything else. I prefer seafood and fish. Okay, Nathan. Yeah, I gotta charge my phone. It died. Um, crab legs. I like crab legs. I like lobster. I'm a vegetarian. You're a vegetarian, you eat fish, you're not a vegetarian. No vegan. Can be both. You like shrimp? Yes. I like I like everything. Everything. Besides oysters. I just don't like the consistency of oysters. How are you a vegetarian or a vegan and you eat fish? That's not possible. Vegans is nothing out of animal products. And a fish is an animal. What about no, I couldn't get into the crawfish. I'm not gonna lie. No, I never tried that before. They're called pescatarian, I know. I only do vegetarian girls too. But how are you vegetarian if you eat fish? You're an imposter. 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 You not supposed to eat any fish. That's why you a pescatarian. That's a pescatarian. That's a pescatarian. And you cannot say vegan because vegan don't eat no animal products. And fish is an animal. So you're a pescatarian. Today we learned that you are a pescatarian. A vegetarian in thought. Yeah. He's a vegetarian in thought and a pescatarian in real life. And he likes vegetarian girls. We got it. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I could not be a vegan. I love milk. I love milk. I love cheese. I could not be a vegan. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. And I like a good steak from now and then. Sometimes. Like me a good steak. I'm not really a chicken person, but steak. I love me some steak. I'm a little bit Cuban. I love me a little bit of pork from time to time. So I love eggs. Ooh, yeah, that's how chocolate be. I don't like her food. I get it. I feel it. I could not be a vegan. They do have good vegan food though. Like I've been to some vegan food things. They do got some good food. What? She don't know how to cook. No, I said that there's some good vegan food out there. I gotta give it to them. Thank you, Abdul. But like I could not. This couldn't be my lifestyle. I love me a good ass steak. I love me some pork. I love me some raw meat. I love me some. I just love it. Tofu and shit. No, they don't eat. They can't eat no animal products. So nothing that comes from an animal. So like no honey, no milk, no egg. See, me either, Beverly. Me either. I couldn't give that up either. I love sour cream. I love cheese. I love milk products. I love milk. I drink milk. Raw meat, yes. I love raw meat. Not in that type of context, guys. Don't take it. Have you ever been to Nigeria? No. Not that type of meat. I'm talking about. Pause. not that type of meat. I'm talking about like, I don't know, the protein. I'm talking about the protein. Pause. Yeah, I had to put a pause because I said that. Yeah, it helps better. If you say the protein, it helps better. But yeah, I like me some red meat, a little bit of bloody meat. I like that. Um, there's this German thing that I like to eat that is it's called Met. It's German. It's raw. Yes, it's raw pork, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it. It's raw pork. You eat it with onions, salt, and pepper. It's bussin', bussin'. I didn't eat it here because I don't know. I don't know how America is with their meats. I don't really trust their meats here in America. You don't eat pork besides bacon? I'm Cuban, so I eat pork. I don't trust American meat. But in Germany, yeah. I definitely eat that. In Germany, raw pork. Here, no. I would not even try it. Not even as an experiment. Please trust. No, I don't. Do not. And it needs to be cooked here. That's not good for you. Yeah. I have like mosquito bite on my arm. It's just donor meat. No, I eat American food, but like I wouldn't trust it raw. I'm 26. I don't like chicken. I eat it, but like today I ate chicken because of my gains. So I went to the gym. Raw chicken. You're not supposed to eat raw chicken. You shouldn't eat raw chicken at all. Yeah, I don't know what type of chemicals American put in their meat, in their products. You never know. No, you don't. You shouldn't eat poultry raw. No. I said I don't eat American like pork raw. I probably would try a tartar. That's raw beef. But I probably have to go to a really expensive restaurant to do that. What? What you mean what? Hell yeah. Yeah, a tartar. Subic dryer. Yeah, I'm about to get off anytime soon. Anyways. But yeah, I would try a tartar. I never had tartar. I would try it. Or gazpacho. Whatever it's called. Raw beef, yes. Tartar is raw beef. Chris is the best I've ever been to. I like Ruth Chris. It's cool. What up? Yeah, raw beef. Tartar is raw beef. That's wild animal food. Well, we all animals. know you can eat raw meat. It's okay. We used to. We used to have canines. But like, you know. Some people still have. How often do you eat sushi? Not that often. I love it though. Never. You don't eat sushi? No, humans are all eaters. We like porks. Humans are all eaters. Like, pigs are all eaters. Humans are all eaters. Yes. All eaters is like you eat everything. You eat vegetables and you eat meat. Then you have bunnies who only just eat grass and stuff, and then you have animals who just eat meat. But we are all eaters. We eat everything. Okay, do things. Okay. Everybody go to bed. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we gaming. Good conversation. See you tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. Mwah. Love y'all. Bye. Good night. 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 Good night.